intercepts on the x-axis and y-axis. So in terms of circles, intercepts are the points at which the circle crosses the x and y-axis. So if we have a look at our diagram here, this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis, and this is our circle. So this point and this point are both known as x-intercepts because they are intercepting the x-axis. So this is the x-axis. And then this point and this point, these are both known as y-intercepts because they're intercepting the y-axis. So y-intercept, y-intercept, x-intercept, x-intercept. The points where a circle crosses the x-axis are called x-intercepts of the circle. And the points where a circle crosses the y-axis are called the y-intercepts of the circle. The coordinates of the points on the x-axis are always of the form a, 0. So the y value will always be 0 for any points on the x-axis. They will always have a y value of 0. And the coordinates of the points on the y-axis are always in the form of 0, b. So all the x values will always be 0. So any point along the y-axis has an x value of 0. Hence, we let y equal 0 in the equation of a circle to solve for x to find the coordinates of the x-intercepts. And we let x equal 0 in the equation of a circle and solve for y to find the coordinates of the y-intercepts. So if we want to find the x-intercepts, we let y equal to 0, and if we want to find the y-intercepts, we let x equal to 0. Find the coordinates of the points at which the circle x squared plus y squared is equal to 25 intersects the x-axis. So basically find the x-intercept. So to do this, to find the x-intercept, we let the y equal to 0. Part 2, the circle x plus 1 squared plus y minus 9 squared is equal to 26 intersects the y-axis. So where it intersects the y-axis is basically the y-intercept. So to find the y-intercept, we let x equal to 0. Hence, sketch each of these circles showing these intercepts clearly. And hence means using what you've already found. So we're going to have to use the intercepts to draw the circle. So part 1, we're trying to find the x-intercept. So we're going to let y equal 0. So we're going to swap that y for 0. So we have x squared plus 0 squared equals 25. 0 squared cancels out. So we have x squared equals 25. So x is going to be equal to the square root of 25. And the square root of 25 is plus or minus 5. Therefore, the coordinates of the x-intercepts are going to be 5, 0 and minus 5, 0. So now we want to sketch our circle. So we know that this circle has a centre of 0, 0 because it's in the form of x squared plus y squared. So what we're going to do is put our compass point on 0, 0 and we're going to open up our compass so that our compass point stops at either 5, 0 or minus 5, 0. Doesn't matter which one. So let's say, for example, if we started here, so our pencil point would be here, our compass point would be here. So we put our pencil point at 5, 0 and we draw a circle the whole way around. And then we have sketched our circle. Centre 0, 0 and our x-intercepts 5, 0 and minus 5, 0. So part 2 was to find where the graph intersects the y-axis, which means the y-intercept. So to find the y-intercept, we let x equal to 0. So we swap that x for 0. So we end up with 0 plus 1 squared plus y minus 9 squared is equal to 26. So the 0 will just cancel. And 1 squared is 1. So we get 1 plus y minus 9 squared equal 26. We're going to bring the 1 over the equal sign. It becomes a minus 1. And 26 take away 1 is 25. And then we're going to bring the squared over the equal sign. and it becomes the square root. And the square root of 25 is plus or minus 5. So that's where that plus or minus 5 comes from. The squared came over the equal sign, became square root, and the square root of 25 is plus or minus 5. So we have y minus 9 equals plus or minus 5. So we're going to break it down into two sums, one with a plus and one with a minus. So we've got y minus 9 equals positive 5, or y minus 9 equals minus 5. So y minus 9 equals 5. We're going to bring the minus 9 over the equal sign. It becomes plus 9, and 5 plus 9 is 14. So y is equal to 14. So then we have y minus 9 equals minus 5. Again, we bring the minus 9 over the equal sign. Comes plus 9. And 9 minus 5 is 4. So we get y is equal to 4. Therefore, the coordinates of the y-intercepts are 0, 4, and 0, 14. So what we do is we go to our center point. And to get our center point, we need to go back to our equation. So we had 1 and minus 9 inside the brackets. So to get the center points, we just have to change the signs of these. So our center point's going to be minus 1 plus 9. So this is our x value. We just have to change the sign. The 1 becomes minus 1. And this is our y value, but we have to change the sign. The minus 9 becomes plus 9. So what we do is we go to minus 1, 9 on our x and y axis, which is here. So we can't actually see our x-axis because it would be down lower than 3 on our y-axis. But this would be lining up with minus 1. So we have an x value of minus 1. So if this is our y-axis, then this must be minus 1. And then we have a y value of 9. So this is our center point of our circle. So we put our compass point at minus 1, 9. And we open it up so that it's touching one of our intercepts. So either 0, 14 or 0, 4. It doesn't matter which. Let's go with 0, 4. So we put our pencil point here, our compass point here, and then we draw our circle.